own money. Another video started, but I'm saying that I'm not allowed to I'm not allowed to spend my own money. I'm not allowed to spend my own money on I'm not allowed to spend my own work, tax refund money on a small little under $30 dinner. But are you gonna call people greedy and attack them, for having lavish spring break vacations? I can't I'm living in Pensacola, and the perps online and in person. It's like they want to criminalize me for going to the beach locally. I can't even just go across the river to go to the beach. But I don't. That's not a river. I'm not allowed to just go across the water. I guess you. Yeah, I'm not. That's not a river. But I'm so used to being New Orleans, being like across the body of water in New Orleans. Across the river. So I'm sleep deprived. But yeah, the first thing people do is when I speak the truth, people want to say, "Oh, I don't want to hear the gossip," or "I don't want to hear the drama." But when people speak lies about me, everybody's all ears and join in on the bullying campaign and act like they want to have like false testimonies about pretending to be my victim. False testimonies pretending to be my victim, or but you didn't tell what you did. So I got to get bolder and stop being scared of people. And so if I'm wronged by somebody, just I'm sitting here fighting fear. Trying to not be scared. But it's like some people try to make well, if you can't handle the persecution that comes with speaking the truth, then you need to stay off the internet. But then people try to make like Candy is just a crazy nutcase. That Candy's just mentally unstable, so therefore she needs to stay off the internet. But y'all participate in targeting and trafficking. I mean, what's the point of selling out when you don't have any sympathy or compassion for people? I mean, for people going through the torture when you were innocent before you sold out. You don't have any empathy or compassion, before you sold out. Remember how you felt having that torture done to you. And you became that desperate that you caved in. And I'm not saying that I'm invincible, but me, so far, I have turned down all those deals. I think that I'm saying that anybody could be, weak enough to fall for be, either bullied or tricked. But I guess I knew the source. I knew the source of where the deals were coming from. Alex, that's easy to turn down. DJ, that's easy to turn down. Easy to turn down those offers for me because I already know whose side they're on. But I have not taken a deal or a bribe, and I don't plan to. And I'm praying to be strong enough to continue rejecting. I mean, I haven't had them offer to me in a long time, in a while. The last offer was DJ back in June of last year, and of course I turned that down. But I've heard horror stories about people say that they're a targeted individual, and that they say that another so-called TI opens their home, and then they go live with that person, and then that person act like a honeypot or a handler, and then they're back to square one, or worse, back to being homeless again. And they prey on your desperation as a homeless TI. And then they hate you even more and think you're insane. The fact that, even though I say I want a car or I want a place to live and stuff, I have still rejected, those cheap ass offers. And they have that exposed gang stalking website that I put in the description box in every one of my videos. An exposed gang stalking website talks, about how they try to get TIs to flip and become perks or take bribes. And one professed targeted individual named Gina on Twitter, she took me the wrong way. And she misunderstood me a few other times too, in miscommunication. And so she took me the wrong way and falsely assumed that I took a bribe and became a perp. And then she got hateful and blocked me, and I wasn't even allowed to explain myself. But me talking about that, that miscommunication, the perps twisted the story and tried to just to have the false narrative that Candy is a backstabber who's not loyal. When it's actually I don't think Gina's a perp, but, I've dealt with professed targets like Miss Samantha and Monique who have, stabbed me in the back, and quite a few others who have stabbed me in the back and betrayed me and did me dirty. And it's like, and then like, I'd be like, well, wow, I didn't even know you thought like this about me. I wasn't a greedy scammer over the summer when I was working. And Miss Samantha, do you remember when I was working before I was forced to quit the job? I already told you what happened with the workplace mobbing and then dealing with the YMCA. All that happened at the same time. And it was too much. And so it was like right before your birthday. And your birthday is 8 days before mine, me and my twin sisters. And so I offered to, buy you a birthday care package, and I offered to, compile, a Christian music list for you. But then you cried and said, that was so thoughtful of you that you wanted to do that. And you're like, no, I don't want to take your money like that and whatever. But I'm like, but no, I wanted to, try to pay it forward or, try to give back in some way to some people, when I had my job. And even though I was homeless on the streets and stuff. But now all of a sudden, everything just changed. But like, one thing Miss Samantha would do is, if you tell the truth about when you say she did something this or that to you, then she'll lie and say, she's lying. And then turn around and later on admit that, yeah, I did such and such. So, she's done that numerous times too. And gaslit me. And she'll call me a liar, but then don't say what I'm lying about. So you tell me how I can get a brand new car for $1,000 or a place to live with being grateful for $5. I mean, you try to play like, being a religious sociopath that you are. Try to pretend to make like, oh, well, I was grateful for just $5 from the GoFundMe. So, when you couldn't get your roof fixed, so I caught on to the idea that you try to lie and say that, well, God provided a way for me to get my roof fixed. No, you sold your SUV, that brand new well, it ain't brand new no more. Well, you got it when it was new. You bought a brand new luxury car when it was new. Don't you understand I'm prevented from working? I thought if you're targeted, I thought you would understand what it's like to be prevented from working too. Because I remember you told me you were struggling, to find work and find employment too. So why am I greedy for trying to find work and try to find employment and work for my own, whatever, XYZ. And now she wants to try to push this self-sufficiency thing after she betrayed and turned against me. But before then, she was asking me, well, can't you ask for help for this? You even asked me, to help, ask me, one of the people who asked me to see about getting a van donated to live in. We talked about that too. You saw me struggling and having failed attempts at trying to get a permanent place to live at the beginning of 2020. After COVID, everything, started to be just harder and more of a struggle. And then dealing with, the gang stalkers thinking it's funny to have me call up places and have me banned. So I mean, it's really not right that after and as I said, when she laughed at me about sleeping by the bay and stuff like that, it was a few days before our birthday, and I already had gang stalking and abuse, and they splashed me with the water passing by in their cars and everything. But anyway, and try to hit me with their cars and hurt me with the food and everything like that. So now you hop on the bandwagon and treat me like I don't have rights, or like I'm sinning for doing the same activities that people do every day and stuff that you do. So if I'm greedy for posting up a picture of food, then you're greedy also. And then act like as if you want to try to, make me jealous, trying to. But then making like I'm the sick, obsessed, crazy weirdo who just can't leave you alone. But you're secretly still stalking me. You even admit, you and Monique used to say, oh, well, I binge watch all your videos and I thumbs up all your videos and stuff. Or Miss Samantha used to try to, love bomb me and try to act like she was lifting me up by trying to say, well, you should keep doing videos because your videos really help and inspire people. And I'm like, where? All these thumbs downs I get and I get ignored. Like, your videos are helping people. Oh, now the same thing. Now you want to say, oh, Candy's fake. But why aren't you doing videos about God is our protector, Lady Renata, who you called me up crying and saying that she was fake? In which I've had my experiences with her too. And a few other people have said that they've experienced God is our protector, Renata, being pretty rude and mean. And she's supposed to be Christian too. So I'll say that Renata is one of the popular fakes. And that Wisdom Cafe with Lisa J, I never even crossed paths with her. But one time I tried to watch one of her videos and then I was blocked for no reason. And it's like, I never even, and it's like that on Twitter too. People who I never even associated with, they all got huddled together and got me blocked. And the fact that, everybody's against me and supposed to be in a TI community and everything, I understand the majority of people have flipped and became perps. But I'm praying for myself that I'm strong enough to continue resisting. I don't want to give in or cave in. But that's amazing though. I won't be this basket case or this mental nut case if I would accept the bribes. And I'm all kinds of normal with common sense now. But I would rather stay crazy and oppressed and keep my soul than to lose my soul. And then I feel like it would be unfair for me to sell out and take that bribe and then the way people have taken advantage of me, I do not even trust selling out. If I sold out, if I would have sold my soul to the devil, and start perping people, but then I'm getting cheated out the money and seeing no money. Nah, I don't trust that, to be gypped and scammed like that. So I am not selling out because I don't want to be perped for free. I don't want to perp at all. I don't even want to perp for all the money in the world, because I do not want to torture. I feel like it's unfair and it's not right. I do not want to torture somebody who has never done me anything. And I can empathize and sympathize. I just couldn't picture myself. I do not want to, torture somebody and based on a smear campaign. If I know how this program operates, how it works, why would I give in and start perping people based on smear campaigns and lies? I think people, you just pure evil. And it's like I heard, oh, they hit me in the left side of my head with directed energy weapons. They're trying to get me to shut up. They're really trying to get me to shut up. But I need to get was more than one part of a video, but because it's split. But I need to get this out. I need to get this out. I really need to get this out.